Hello everybody, welcome back to DanganRonpa V3, Killing Harmony. It's time for a class trial. Also, I want to tell you about my story of triumph. Because, last episode, there was a fly that was buzzing around, and it was kind of annoying me. It wasn't really too bothersome, but it was just like really distracting to me. And between this episode and the last episode, I opened my door and managed to force him out of the room. So I am now a fly wrangler, I guess.
Unfortunately.
So I'm very happy with that.
Right? Don't.
Alright. I'm very concerned for this class trial because the two most likely suspects, I don't want either to die.
But
So I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Okay. You're right.
okay.
You know, I just realized the game hasn't actually mentioned accomplices. Like, I didn't really notice that before, but like in the first two games, it talks about the fact that there's like what happens if there's an accomplice and stuff like that. It's never brought that up in this. Which is probably good because it's never played a part in the stories, really.
I mean,
so it kind of makes sense that they haven't really brought it up
You really don't get it.
because it was kind of a pointless clarification.
Well, you know. Huh?
All right.
Please don't.
Anyway, it is time. Oh.
jeez.
All right.
Got it.
I'm scared for Kaito. I don't want you to die.
I believe in you. Shuichi!
Thank you.
I'm scared. I'm very scared. Here we go. Ah ha 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 ha. I don't want anyone to die anymore. I really don't. I'm afraid. I'm really, really afraid.
Let's do it!
Alright, let's go! Alright, let's go! We're down to 8. Jeez. We're gonna be down to 7 next time. That's interesting. Really, really interesting. Okay. To be honest, Kaito or Kokichi is the culprit this time. And next chapter, Tsumugi or Gonta are gonna be the victim. One of them is gonna be the victim. It's just, I just get that feeling. Because they're too nice to kill. Okay, well, Gonta could potentially be a murderer, but I don't think that would be good. I don't think that would work very well, because I feel like he'd be the sort of person who would just reveal himself as the killer. Because it would be an accident. Like, you would kill someone on accident, kind of like Mondo did, but he would be the sort of person, at least from what I understand of his character, he would just reveal it. Because it's just like, I accidentally killed somebody. I'm a terrible person. I deserve to be executed. You know? That kind of thing. Okay then.
Nah.
Interesting.
Bastards.
Okay then.
Really? Anyway.
Alright. Okay, time to equip some new skills or whatever. Not quite yet, because we gotta do this. We gotta do the little portraits and looking at the dead body. Okay. The poison was not used, I don't think. No. The poison was a trick. Okay, we're down to 2 on this one. That's not good. We're only down 1 on this one. Interesting. Wow. Alright. Cool. Let's see what is gonna happen now. Sure, I don't really need to save, but I'm going to. Might as well. Might as well. Oh wow, we only have 3 more empty slots left. Nice. I mean, that's fine. That doesn't matter. We can loop. All right, skills. I only have 4 more. Wow. Okay. Okay. I actually thought about something, and I need to find specific skills. Is there any more? There is not. There are no more. There's not any other things relating to Hangman's Gambit. Clear mind. Sure, let's do that. Because the psych taxi is kind of long for a minigame. Kind of takes a little while. Oh, does this mean I can get V counters on the thing? On the without having to focus? That'd be cool. Sure, let's do this. Alright! Here we go. Hello.
Now then, let's be... screw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Motivation.
I do. I really...
Let us start.
I just
My
want to ask
cord
something
keeps getting
since
hooked
there's not
on
a
the
lot
front
us
of my
left.
computer. It's annoying.
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
That is a good question.
You mean like a tie?
That is a good question.
Both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct, that's fine.
Daddy,
That.
are
Oh.
you sure you should make a decision
Oh.
like that so
Interesting.
quickly?
Oh dear. This is gonna be interesting.
Whatever. Thanks. Since that's answered, I can...
What game? How long are you?
Just ignore Kokichi.
Yeah,
Most of us need to work together to find the truth.
agreed.
Got it? We can't die here!
Yes!
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined!
She stole all of Monokuma's energy.
It's true! People really do change!
Yes!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
What?
That's none of your business!
Yeah!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Kaito's the culprit!
No!
What? Say that to my face.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
No.
Don't screw around. There's no way I'm the culprit.
Kaito is set up.
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
It is Kokichi. He planted the poison in his own place, like in his own chair, to make it seem like it was a planted evidence somebody else was trying to get rid of.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
Yeah, you just gotta bring up old memories, huh? Being a jerk. Jeez, my cords are really tangled. Jeez. Okay. I'm actually concerned about... I'm kind of concerned about this, because I don't want to accidentally yank anything and blow up everything. I don't think I have to worry too much because the cords would not affect my recording. It's just very concerning to have all those cords tangled. So I'm probably going to fix that after this episode. Just so nothing happens. Okay.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it!
I feel like it's the poison or the Monokuma file.
On Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean, last words?
Kaito.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think about this.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though.
That's
when you
wrong.
poisoned her, right, Kaito?
I missed it, but I got it at the same time.
Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it.
Indeed.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging.
Yes.
In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Agreed.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Ha ha! We did it. We did it.
Then what was that poison for?
It was a fake.
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Exactly.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
This is a good question. Hammer?
Oh no!
Darn it. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to choose. No? No. Oh, am I just supposed to choose the simulator? Yeah.
This is it!
Okay. I was overthinking it.
Mew's cause of death was the killing game.
I was overthinking
simulator
it completely. That's all I can say.
In the virtual
All I
world,
can say
if your
whatsoever.
avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock.
Yes.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
Agreed.
Mew received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In
Yep.
that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Ouch.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure
I'm
out
sad because Gonta is completely left out of this trial because
is
he
what
doesn't
caused her
understand
to
the virtual
incur
world.
fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Yes. I'm sorry, Gonta.
Seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
Yes.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling
Wow.
PC, you ASS?
And the others who searched
I love
the
it.
chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
Yes.
Could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Yes.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up.
Shut up.
Bad your chest.
That was uncalled for. Someday.
Let's begin then.
All right. Let's discuss. Here we go. I just realized this shirt kind of matches, slightly matches my chair.
Was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
It's
All
possible
right.
she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
In the virtual world,
Oh,
Miu
oh,
was fatally
duh.
injured.
Okay.
It's the hammer!
With his bare hands.
Blunt force was involved. I think strangulation.
Fire! Hooray!
I agree.
I did it! Ha ha!
Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Yeah.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well.
Yeah.
Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation.
Indeed.
Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Alright.
Oh. The assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Alrighty then.
In that case, the exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Alright.
If she was
That
just
is
as strong as
fair.
them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Alright.
Wow, you know a lot about.
Rude.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
Is this the toilet paper? Is this the toilet paper?
This is it!
Aha! It was the toilet paper.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
Yes.
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Yes.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Alright.
What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
Well then. Gota is not understanding how the virtual world works. This is causing problems.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy! Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Darn it. Oh. This is the first time we've ever done that.
No,
'Cause I failed.
I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
Oh, there we
Use
go.
your head!
I am.
Figure out real murder weapon.
I have the real murder weapon.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
There's no time for nonsense. You know can use toilet paper
Oh, wait, what?
in place of rope. Would tear too easy.
Alright, okay.
Cut through your words.
That is what I was supposed to do. Alright.
The
I went in
toilet
a
paper
circle, I
wouldn't
believe.
tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Yes.
Breakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If
Rude.
objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
Yes.
And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Yes.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay,
It's okay,
Gonta.
Gonta.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's
It was
okay.
my toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
I mean, yes. But that's a little bit.
I do not fully
It's
understand.
a little bit.
the logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
That could be fair.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
That could be.
No, the culprit didn't bring.
No? But who
Oh,
else would
yeah,
the culprit
Mew.
bring a hammer?
How brought the hammer? Ta-da!
That's it.
Hooray!
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Yes.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
Yep. That is
Yeah,
exactly
didn't
what
say
she
he
said.
needed any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
All right.
Purpose?
But why she do that?
Was she planning to kill Kokichi? Is that what this is about?
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for
Nah.
hammer. Gonta no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
She met up with you,
I
you
agree.
fool.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
All right.
Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world.
All right.
I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
All right.
Mew brought the hammer. I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
She's probably planning to kill you because you're kind of a jerk.
That's it!
Ta-da!
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Probably, yes.
She plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
Sounds most
One of these
logical.
days, You'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
All right. All right, here we go. Let's drive. Whee! Nice. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what it does. We get more per block. That's what it is. Oh, this is easy now. This is super easy. Yes, we don't really need thinking time, but... Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Whee! Alright, more blocks. Okay, I'm actually glad that I got that upgrade because this is a lot easier when I'm getting like twice as many things per block. See, we're already done. I know where. I think. The virtual world. I didn't think that was where they were going with that. I thought they were gonna do like the rooftop or something. Rooftop's probably next in the order. This is so much easier. This minigame is also really just fun. Okay, I didn't actually get to show this, but the one time that I did actually go to the casino and grind some rewards and stuff, I actually I found out that the 2 minigames that said they were closed, they're actually open now. And one of them, they're both basically the minigames. One of them is like this. Maybe? Alright, okay. Sweet. Good. Alright. But yeah. So, the 2 minigames, one of them is basically the psych taxi, but you're supposed to just hit pedestrians. And the other one is basically the block minigame that we play during this. We've only played like twice, I think. But yeah, so it's basically the 2 games like this. Alright.
She did that too?
What? Mew was the one who put that poison bottle there?
Interesting.
No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I forgot to show those. I might do that later, but I don't know, because it's kind of boring.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? You logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
Well, she logged in last.
She didn't log in or out. Then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
Haha!
That's wrong!
Ta-da! I figured it out! One thing I'm also liking about this game is that so far I haven't really... Okay, there have been a couple times when I'm like, I really need to think through something, but like, it hasn't ever like completely gone off the deep end and like not really made sense with how things were going to work. Like, in... I forget which chapter it is in DanganRonpa 2. I think it's chapter 2. There was one where like you needed to use something on something else, and it didn't make sense whatsoever until it explained it. Like, you never would have thought of that for the most part. Like, if you've seen my Let's Play of it, you'll remember the portion where I got really upset about that.
That's right.
Because I had no idea that was the connection. So, so far I haven't had to look up any answers for these trials, which is what I'm actually really loving about these, because they're not like super obscure to the point where like it's unclear.
She would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
Yes.
That's right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
Yes.
This was all part of Mew's plan.
Dun dun dun.
In the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
Yes.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
Yep. I'm scared though. This feels too easy. There's a lot more to this.
This is it!
I feel like we're reaching the conclusion too
It was
easily.
the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That
So I
cell
feel
phone
like
worked the same
this
way
is
as
gonna
the
take
phone in
a
the salon.
very big
It
twist.
logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Oh dear. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm very scared because I
With
feel
that
like
cell
this is
phone,
gonna
she
take
could
a
force
very
anyone
bad
to log
turn.
out at any time.
Yes.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
Yep.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She
Yes.
kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Gasp.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start,
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Rude.
because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
Well then.
Well,
I don't
think
know
your
who's-
ideals should stay the same.
I don't
Because
know
phonies
who's
like
the.
you are what make
I don't
you
know who the
worse.
culprit
Don't you
is.
agree,
I'm scared.
Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh?
Monokuma's broken.
What were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
That's a good question.
If Father keeps slacking off.
Huh? Mommy?
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
Alright.
What's wrong, Monotaro?
Anywho,
Okay.
it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
That's an interesting idea.
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
Okay.
She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd
That
never know if the
is a
murder
fair
actually took
point.
place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Then
Okay.
the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
Alright.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
Dun dun dun. I'm scared.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Yeah. Agreed. Well, kind of.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend.
Yeah.
See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Alright.
Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Ooh.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you sound like Monokuma, for sure.
No,
Not
You're
vocally.
just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Ooh.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Alright.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward. Aren't you gonna do something?
Alright.
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? There, I did it.
Alright, you're very broken, apparently.
He's
Interesting.
completely lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
Okay.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it.
Alright.
I'm just gonna believe in everyone.
That was weird. I think you'll be able to notice that, but the line before this one was louder and like it sounded different than the other lines.
Instead of respecting my friends.
That was
I'm gonna
weird.
find the truth by believing in them.
That was really weird.
If you think you can win this game like that,
I'm
then
confused.
sure, be my guest.
It's kind of weird.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
All right.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up.
That's a
and
good
continue.
question.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Yes.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
All right.
Huh? My story?
Yes.
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim.
Let's.
So
Yes.
it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Yes. Indeed.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
That's a lie.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
All right. Oh dear. Yawning.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
He didn't have lockpick stuff
I couldn't
though.
pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But
Yeah.
was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locks the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
All right.
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
Yeah.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying
Kokichi,
would
you
be
just
a
need to
lot
shut up.
Good if you're the culprit.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
Kokichi, I hate you and love you at the same time, and I am very conflicted.
That's suspicious as hell.
It is.
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death. Truth?
All
There were
right.
mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make
Yes.
sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
All right then. Yeah. Yawning is stupid.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
All right.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
It's a good question.
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
That is a fair question.
I see.
Yes.
Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Yeah. I know. The river
If that's
loops.
the case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
You did the exact same thing according to yourself. All right.
Miu was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Miu should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up! Miu was
No.
waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, chapel.
Haha!
That's wrong!
I was right. Nice. Yeah. I am happy about that.
Miu must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Miu pass by the window.
Indeed.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Well then, don't have to get all grumpy and
Mistaken,
stuff. That was me yawning while I was talking.
since
Sorry.
There was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Miu.
Alright.
How did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
The river is a cycle. It loops, it loops, it loops.
Special method only you knew. Like with that.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge.
Oh,
If a
well,
murder
I guess she
occurred
can
when
cross
it
through the
was
barrier
impossible
too.
to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
Yes.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It's a good question.
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
That is fair.
No worries,
Yes.
guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Agreed. We can do it.
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here
Yes.
to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Agreed. All right. Are we gonna get sucked into it? Okay, no, we're just doing non-stop debate. I was worried we were gonna do a stupid Hangman's Gambit or something.
The way across it only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, you use some kind of
Maybe.
vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Is this right? Nice.
I agree.
Haha.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Haha.
Was there?
We did it.
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew
Alright.
added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
Well then. Rude.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that?
Yes.
That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
All right.
You don't even realize your mistake? You lose it.
You're cutting me
Sidekick's
off.
Mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Rude. It is factually incorrect what you're talking about.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew
Ow.
got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
No, wait just
Come
a
on.
second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up.
Oh,
only
darn
lets
it, I missed it.
non-human objects go through it.
Oh, wait, no.
Humans aren't able to pass through.
I think we're good.
Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object yet.
No,
Get
now,
it?
now
So
I
let's go
did it
through this
wrong.
one more
Gosh
time.
dang it.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through.
Okay.
So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Ta-da!
I'll cut through your words.
Hooray! Only took me twice as long as it should have.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
Yes.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object.
Yes!
She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says.
Yeah, man, don't cut me off. I don't like agreeing with Kokichi.
I already told
But
you.
he has a
The
point.
more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
I am not dissing Kaito. He just takes a little bit more time.
I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
Alright, I'm sorry, Kaito. I don't...
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
Alright. We'll do it.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Yes.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Yes.
And her secret route was through that wall?
Yes.
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Correct.
I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage?
Um,
Because Mew said...
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
yeah.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally
Well, then.
lying about there being nothing past the wall.
Ouch.
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Well then.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Agreed.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
He's back.
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden road in that virtual world.
What is happening?
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
What?
You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it
What is happening? I am so confused.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Alright.
So now that we
Okay,
know
then.
there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Mew wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yeah,
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason.
that's a very good point.
We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world,
Mystery of virtual world?
there have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If
Yes.
we can determine why,
Indeed.
we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
Indeed.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Let's figure it out.
Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
I feel like I need a screenshot of that because that accurately describes numerous times I try to help people.
Speaking of
Because most of the time I don't know what's going on.
I'm just
But I still try to help
wondering
anyway.
about one thing. Remember that thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
All right. Is it yawning again?
This is it!
Ta-da!
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Yes, indeed. Now,
You all heard that,
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
but that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
that is a very
First
good
off,
question.
Sound can't go past the map loading point.
Yeah.
Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
All right.
We definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
All right. This is gonna be interesting.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something.
That is, I
Pretending
think
not to
he's
know.
referring to the bridge, right?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me.
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him.
Um,
He's probably just lying again.
All right.
What's the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
It was the sign. What do we? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, the other mini game in the casino was this. That's what I was talking about before. This doesn't look very helpful. Let's just... Oh, there it is. Ta-da!
I see it!
Yay! We did it!
The sign that
I
we
like
were
that
using
minigame
as a
too.
bridge
It's
was
very
odd to
simple.
me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Yes.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Alright, what are we doing now? Are we doing... Okay, we're doing another psych taxi. Oh, the boxes are moving this time. Oh boy. This seems fun. Okay, it seems not quite as complicated as I was thinking it would be. Come on. Oh, okay. Thinking time. I'm trying to absorb the question. At which point was the signboard swept away? The river. That was simple. Whee! Oh, this is a short question. This will be easy. See, we're already like halfway there. And I missed it. And one more. There we go. Where is the end of the river? The chapel. Yes, here we go. I was already in the correct position. Nice. That's a long question, alright. Okay. I'm glad I got this upgrade though, because this makes this minigame much easier. I'm missing all of the blocks. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, there's 4. Okay, there's 4 questions. I'm probably already in the position I need to be in. Yes. Good. Okay. Oh, wow. We're down to one lane. Interesting. Bop, 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 whoop, bop. There we go. Compared to the, nope. Alright. I mean, that's not technically right either. Cause it flowed with the river, like with the current, and then against the current. So it's not the best question.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current.
Not really, though.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watched the river carry it downstream.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
And the river
I was stretching.
wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
All right.
But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
All right.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right?
That is fair. That, yeah.
We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
All right.
All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Yes.
How?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
That is a good question.
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
I have no idea.
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Alrighty then. I guess I will attempt to. I assume we're gonna get to
How are
the
they connected? Do you
information
know?
soon.
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall. This is it!
Alright, sweet. Okay. I wasn't sure on
It
that.
might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through.
Alright.
That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Yes.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Yeah.
Leave it to me, Shuichi.
Alright.
I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
We never agreed to that.
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Alright.
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
This is a good question.
That's it!
Ta-da! That's what I've been saying this entire time.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Yes.
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel.
Yes.
It's all part of one big loop. The upstream
It's a
part of the river
loop!
is connected to it.
That's what I've been saying this entire
What are you talking
time.
about? Both ends of the river can't.
This is a game we're talking about.
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Yes.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall.
But what if they're not different walls, but the same wall?
It wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. Oh.
I got
Oh.
it. I
Oh.
know why Mew only set up one wall.
Because that's why she made the map too.
Now.
She made the maps so then that way she can change our perception of the map and how it's laid out. They're the same wall. Oh,
The walls by the
This is
chapel
great.
and the
I
mansion
love it.
aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall.
yes.
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That
Yes.
single wall divides the entire virtual world.
Ow.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Yes.
Everything is starting to connect.
Indeed.
Didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Eh. 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 Eh.
Damn it,
Eh.
Kokichi.
Eh.
Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch! If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind it.
It's a loop. The entire thing is a loop. Isn't it? Ah, great. Where's an R? That was a D, right? Yes. World loops, right? Where's another O? Where's a P? Was that? No, not. Oh, P. I did an S. There's an S. All right. I still hate Hangman's Gambit.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The
Indeed.
virtual world loops?
Yes.
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
Yes.
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream.
And it also explains how Mew was able to get to the other side. And why Kibo could be heard. Because the loading
It slowly
screen
returns until it got
is only
caught
in
on the
one
rock.
portion. So if you're close to both the... If you're close to the wall, like Kibo it was when he said, oh no, because he was found, but he said, oh no, by where Mew's body was,
What was the world
it would
like
probably
before
go
Mew
through
had
the wall and get to
Actually,
the thing.
there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all. and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
Not really.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
Dun dun dun! That's a high praise coming from
But at least
Himiko.
it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
No, it explains everything.
Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kivo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the nap loading point.
But if the rest of the
If
world
we know that the world
loops,
is a loop, we can explain that as well.
yes.
Huh? Really?
Yes. But first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not
No.
necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
It starts here.
There!
Ta-da! That's why she had to make the
was
maps.
where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map. But the loading point
Yes.
was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
I see.
Yes.
So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion.
Yes.
The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
Correct.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
We did it. We found out.
For you to
Well
get
then.
this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
I'm
You made
concerned.
it this far. What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Probably.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap.
All right.
It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center,
Yes.
which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
Yes.
There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
Yes.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
Indeed.
But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Alrighty then.
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
Yes.
Right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
We're not done yet, though.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
Yes.
Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part.
Indeedly doodle.
Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Wait.
Kokichi talking
Wait.
like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies.
I think I figured it out. Kokichi met Miu on the roof and strangled her with the toilet paper. He then, because from what I remember of the roof, the side leading towards what we now know as the chapel, there's a slope. So, he throws Miu off of there on the sled, on the wooden mat, serving as a sled. She goes flying down the roof
Believe in everyone.
and
That's how
hits
I'm
against the
gonna
wall,
reach the
making
truth.
the loud sound. And then she's there. And that's kind of why the things are scattered as well, because, you know, they dropped off her body.
can't wait to see what happens next!
So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I think that's how it worked. Because there's no path made in snow. So using a sled, sliding her down would not be very obvious, because it wouldn't actually look like she was she had slid down it, because there would be no trail. I think I got this. I think I figured out how this works. I'm excited. I can't wait to do the next episode because, well, I'm pretty sure I just figured out how this whole thing fits together. So, I'm excited. So, look forward to seeing if my theory is correct next time. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Right now, I'm not trying to say that, like, I'm the only one who does this sort of thing of mentioning flags. I'm just glad that somebody within the cast of characters is also bringing mention to it, so I feel like I'm not the only one in this current situation where I am playing the game and nobody else is around.